Hello and welcome back. Today we're discussing getting dialed in. Now, this is going to help put everything that you've learned so far. You're going to put all those pieces together today. This was the biggest eye-opener that I had when I learned this lesson. So I'm excited to teach it to you today. Success is basically comprised of your momentum, your belief, and your rituals. If you don't have those three things, chances of succeeding are pretty slim. I want you to practice getting results in your head first. Visualize yourself succeeding. I want you to be absolutely obsessed with this. Condition yourself to visualize success daily. And here's why. I'm going to go to the board here. Let me move my little recording thing up. Okay. Here's the first box. Make it a little bit bigger so everybody can see it. This is your potential. Now we're going to bring another one over. Well, let's put it closer together. What the heck? Okay, let's make it a little bit bigger so they're kind of even. That's it. This is your action. Now we're bringing another one over. Okay, this is the results that you get. And finally, this, let's get it even, got to be perfect here. This is your beliefs. Okay, your potential. Let's see, I don't want to drag a line that way because we're going this way. Okay, there it is. Go red. Come on, there it is. Okay, that goes that way. This goes this way. This goes here. And this goes here. Now, starting with your potential. If you start a project thinking that your potential is very low, that you can't do this, you're not an expert, if you don't do anything that I've taught you in this lesson and in this course, the Confidence Masterclass, if you don't use anything that I've taught you and you just go after a goal on your own, your potential is probably, your belief in yourself, your potential, you think it's pretty low. So how much action are you going to take if you don't think you have the potential to succeed? Not very much, right? So then you're not putting forth very much action. What are your results going to be if you're not putting forth very much action and you don't believe that you have the potential to succeed at that goal? You're not going to get good results. And then the results go into feeding your belief again. Then your mind is saying, see, I told you this wouldn't work for me. See, I told you I couldn't succeed. And then that loop starts again. And then that belief feeds your potential again. It's just a vicious, it's not really a circle here, but it is a vicious circle going around and around and around. This is why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Because the rich go into it whether they've succeeded or not. They go into it believing they have the potential for success. You know, they've got the magazines out. I watched an interview that Tony Robbins did when he was talking about this very concept. He was interviewing John Reese and Frank Kearns, both extremely successful online educators and businessmen. And John Reese, he was the the guy that completed the mile, the Bannister guy. I can't think of his first name. It doesn't matter. Anyway, he completed the mile in the 4 minute mile. They said nobody could do it. John Bannister, I think. Oh, God. Anyway, I didn't prepare to talk about this, but anyway, he completed the mile in under 4 minutes. Before he did it, it was believed that the human body just could not complete a mile in under 4 minutes. So nobody did it because nobody believed they had the potential to do it. They thought it was something beyond, like human bodies cannot fly. So they just believed, okay, human body just absolutely cannot run a mile in under 4 minutes. Well, I think it is John. I'm going to say that anyway. John Bannister did something different from everybody else. He started visualizing himself beating that record over and over and over every day till he was absolutely 100% convinced that he could do it. And guess what? He did. Our minds are so strong and so powerful. So once he broke the mile in 4 minutes, 37 people did it the next year because they had the belief. They knew they had the potential to do it. Same with the rich. The rich know they have the potential. So John Reese, back to that story, he was working in a video store. He knew he had more in him. Every day he said he took an entrepreneur magazine, and he was really big into cars, so he took a car magazine so he could look at all the cars that he was going to buy once he struck it rich, once he became successful. And his manager saw him, and he told him, he said, John, yeah, it's a bad habit right there. He said, what are you talking about? He said, every day you're bringing these magazines in here. You're just building yourself up, and you can't do that. So you're just setting yourself up for heartache. John had two choices then. This is John Reese. He could have said, okay, that's it. I'm not going to, God, it just popped in my head. I think it was Roger Bannister. You understand the story anyway. Roger Bannister did the 4 minute mile. John Reese did the other thing, what I'm getting ready to tell you. So they told him that he couldn't do that and he was setting himself up for failure. So he had two choices at that point. He was at a fork in his life. He could have either believed them and said, yeah, this is just what the rest of my life holds, working 9 to 5, trading my time for money. Or I can believe what I feel in my heart, and I can say, no, you don't control my life. You don't control my confidence, and I am going to be successful. That's the route John took. John said, okay, he said, you're going to be eating those words because I'm going to come in here, I'm going to drive in here in my Porsche, and I'm going to come in here and I'm going to rent a video, and then when I return it, you're going to have to put it back up. And he just walked off. He didn't say anything else. And he did that. John Reese was the first person to earn $1 million online in one day. 24 hours. Before he did it, everybody believed that was impossible. Nobody could earn $1 million in one day. He did it. He set the record. So he had the potential. He knew he had the potential in him. He knew he had something great, and he knew he was going to do it. So he visualized himself doing it over and over and over. Then he put massive action into that because he knew he could do it. He had the confidence. He had the potential. So he took massive action. And then he got massive successful results. He earned $1 million in 24 hours. And then what did that do to his belief? Boom, it went out the roof because he had even more belief now that he could continue to do this. You have the same potential in you. And once I realized this, I was like, oh, that's really the only difference in the poor and the rich. The rich believe they can do it. The poor believe they can't. The rich believe that the 1%, the 1%ers believe that either they were born with something different, they can do it, and the rest of the 99% believe that I don't have what it takes to succeed. That's just not in the cards for me. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. They don't believe they can do it. They don't put much action in. Therefore, they don't get the results. Therefore, their belief goes even further down. Okay, here's another one. In case you don't believe what I was showing you on the little whiteboard there. Here's another one. Okay, scientists did a study of basketball players. They were trying to improve their free throw percentage. So they took a group of them and they practiced every single day shooting the free throw. Over and over and over, they practiced that every single day. Group 2 did not practice shooting the free throw. They practiced but did not practice shooting the free throw. Group 3 did not touch a ball at all. The only thing they did is every single day they visualized themselves shooting the ball and making the free throw. So again, they did not touch a ball at all. They just visualized themselves. They closed their eyes, they meditated every day, visualizing themselves shooting the ball and it going in. They could feel themselves holding the ball, shooting it, exactly what it felt like, and watching the ball go in. It was just mental. They didn't really think about how to shoot the ball, they just did it. At the end of the 6 weeks of doing this, guess who tested out the highest? You got it. The ones that did not touch a ball at all. Now that blows my mind. The group that practiced every single day, over and over and over, shooting the free throws, did not test out as highly as the group that did not even touch a ball all week long. Actually, for 6 weeks. They didn't touch a ball for 6 weeks. They just visualized themselves shooting the ball and it going in. That shows you how massive our mind is and the power it has over your destiny. Now I'm going to do another one. I'm going to let you see for yourself how your mind is limiting you. This goes right back into the potential, the action, the belief, your result, and your belief. Potential, action, results, belief. So, okay, I want you to stand up. Right now, do it. Stand up. I can't do it because I'm going to be out of the frame. But stand up. Stand with your feet even width apart. And then take your finger, point straight ahead. And with your feet planted, turn as far as you can and point to the back. Turn your entire body and see how far you can go. Now, pay attention to the wall, how far you got. Now come back around and stand there straight. Now close your eyes and do not turn this time. Just visualize yourself turning and pointing. Feel your body turning and pointing to the wall. See how far you can get this time. Visualize yourself going further than you did the first time. Feel your back stretching. Feel your sides stretching. Feel how good that feels. Now come back around to the front. Okay, keep your eyes closed and do it again. Visualize yourself turning. This time you get even further than you did the time before. It doesn't hurt. It's relaxing. It's a good stretch. Hold it and then visualize yourself turning back around. Keeping your eyes closed, I want you to do it for a third time. And this time, again, turn as far as you can, pointing on the wall, and visualize yourself turning further than you did the last 2 times. Feel how good it feels. Feel your body stretching, your muscles relaxing, your tension leaving you. Now gently turn back around and open your eyes. Now this time, I want you to do it. I want you to point straight ahead, and then I want you to turn as far as you can and see if you don't turn further than you did the first time. See? It is amazing. The first time, I don't know what, we have beliefs that we don't even realize we have. We believe, if I turn too far, my back, I'm a herniated disc. I'm going to pull a muscle. Something's going to break. I can't turn but so far. My body's limited. So you have these limiting beliefs that you don't even realize you have, which means that the action that you take is limited because you don't believe you can turn further. And the result you get is halfway. Most people are able to turn 25 to 50% more than what they did the first time, just by visualizing it 3 times. So imagine the results that you could get if you did this daily. If you visualized yourself succeeding every single day. You must envision yourself succeeding. Make this a must and make it your ritual. something that you do every single day. Again, this is the secret for how the rich get richer and the poor keep getting poorer. It's all in our beliefs. And man, I had such an eye-opening moment when I heard this. I was like, oh my gosh, it is so simple. That is so simple. Just change how you believe, what you're thinking, and you change the action you're going to take, which in turn changes the results that you're going to get, which in turn changes the beliefs that you have, and then your potential is that much more. Each time you do this, your potential grows and grows and grows till you are absolutely limitless. There's nothing you cannot achieve if you put these principles into place. And this combined with all the other things that you've learned in this Confidence Masterclass, you are positively unstoppable. I hope you're starting to see, hope you're starting to believe and realize that you do have within you the unbelievable power to control your confidence and to control your destiny. I want to take time to thank you for getting this far in this module, in this course, this masterclass, and I want you to celebrate your success. I want you to pat yourself on the back, and I want you to be proud that you have stuck with this. This is a new ritual of yours. You are making an agreement with yourself. You are making a contract with yourself that you are going to complete this masterclass, and you are going to do these daily. You're going to create your daily rituals, and you're going to increase your potential, the action that you take, the results that you get, and the belief that you have, which in turn is going to increase the potential in your life. Thank you so much for listening to this. I'll see you in the next lesson.